Hi everyone, Tim Zerillo here at the New England Cannabis Convention, about to take the main stage to talk about my subject area, which I'm calling the United States versus you. Of course, we hope that never happens. I'm talking about recent federal involvement in medical cannabis and how to protect my clients and others on the compliance side and on the criminal side from federal and state authorities. I hope you'll join us.
Yeah. And that's exactly the point. If they're going to find stuff, all right, if they're going to find stuff, make them find it with a warrant so that I can come in later and start contesting this stuff in a motion to suppress. If you consent, unless I can invalidate the consent, the ball game is over. Whatever they found that's illegal, I'm going to be stuck with. And to validate the consent is not easy. And the cop says, well, see how smart you are when the canine comes. I got 99 problems where the bitch ain't one. The bitch, of course, is the canine, the dog. Now, that leads us to a very typical way in which the feds mess with people, and they continue to do this. I had a colleague call me this week and say, Tim, I know you've done a lot of dog sniff stuff. Let me tell you what happened in my case, and I've heard it 1,000 times. It's a fake stop on the highway. Then they happen to have the canine there, and the canine happens to hit on the car. First of all, these canine alerts are not perfect, number one. And number two, you just can't trust them, guys. I wish you could. They're just not playing fair all the time. I don't like saying that, but they're not playing fair all the time. And so there is thankfully a case now called Rodriguez out of the United States Supreme Court from a couple of years ago where they say, well, if you stop somebody for an ordinary traffic stop, you can't prolong the stop. You can't prolong it for a dog sniff beyond what ordinarily the traffic stop would be. So, in other words, if I were pulled John Burke over, I'm the cop, it would take me 5 minutes to write him a ticket for going 25 over, and then I keep them there for a half hour because meanwhile I'm on the phone to the feds or the state police to get a canine over there. They say you can't do that, which unfortunately means they've been practically kind of timing this a little bit better. Okay, anyway, we move on. So, I'm going to actually skip ahead a few slides if you don't mind, because this is I gave this talk in January or February or this spring or something, and they've actually changed this. Once and John will know this, I think December 13th is the day that LD 1539 is going into effect in this state. Am I right about that? And so they've made it a little bit easier now for you for a brief period of time, as you guys might recall, and actually now, if they come to knock on your door, you pretty much have to let them in, or you might lose your card. You know, you might lose your license. That's changed a little bit, thank God. And so, really, I think it's given you, once LD 1539 becomes effective in this state, it has given you more wiggle room to say, I got to get my lawyer. I'd love to have you in. You look like a very pleasant fellow, but I'm calling my lawyer. You wait out here.